What's going on, everyone? I'm Encore. This is Tomorrow Never Comes, and today's video is about investigating by investing. And what does that mean? Now, very simply put, you could say investing is strictly money, right? Some form of currency you're using, you're putting into a project, putting into something, and by doing so, you have skin in the game, which is going to allow you to, not allow you, it's going to force you to really focus on what you're investing in and try and learn everything about it. Okay, so that's the simplified version, and that is 100% true. Again, this is not financial advice. This is what I do. But investing doesn't have to mean you're going to go all in. Literally, it means you can invest whatever it is you feel comfortable. And so put the smallest amount that you possibly can into something in order for you to kind of, accelerate that growth curve. And so I'll give you an example. So when we're going through the London Real Academy, learning about crypto and everything around crypto, there are things like liquidity pools, yield farming, staking, options trades, just trading in general. And all of those, you can get lost in the information. There's so much information, both from a traditional trading aspect in terms of reading the charts, but also from the crypto aspects of yield farming and all the things that come with it, and even the volatility associated, even when you're trading within the crypto space. There's just so much information. So you can get lost in just reading material. That doesn't mean you don't read at all, but there is a certain limit, there's a certain point. And the easiest way that I found is you invest a little bit. Even if it's $10, $100, $50, whatever it is, the smallest denomination you can, in order for you to invest and to have some skin in the game where you're forced to learn. That's the fastest way you're going to learn. All right. So just from monetary standpoint, investigating by investing, it works. Okay, you're gonna learn what works and what doesn't, what made you money, what didn't make you money. I mean, as much as everyone, kind of hates on money or talks negatively about money, it is the one driving force that makes you pay attention, hands down. Okay, but what else is beyond that then? What else can you do that's investing, but it's not money? Time, energy, effort, right? All of those things. If you have to put sweat equity into something, meaning your hard-earned attention, your work, you're going to pay more attention. Okay, if you're doing something hours on end. Now that doesn't mean scrolling through social media or randomly reading articles here and there about every protocol in the crypto space and then formulating an opinion based on one article. That's not an investment of time. If you were to say for the next 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, X amount of days, I'm going to study this one protocol, or I'm going to study this one currency, I'm going to study this one project. That's a dedicated amount of time that you're putting into that one area, and you're investing your time, you're investing your energy and your effort. And so, again, to me, even if you do that, the end result needs to be some sort of monetary investment in order for you to really get it. Okay, we can all be, superficial experts, key opinion leaders with no substance based on things we read. But you're really going to find out, did you make money on that NFT? Did you lose money on the NFT? What was the process involved? Can you repeat the process? Did it work the second time? Did it not work? What was different? Like all these things you're not going to pay attention to, and it's not going to be seared into your brain unless there's some capital involved. That's how I feel about things. Again, I want to make it clear, this is not advice to anybody. This is something that's worked for me in terms of accelerating my level of knowledge in the space, and not even just knowledge, but execution within protocols. How does it work? Concrete steps that I can give somebody else only because I've actually gone through all of them. I didn't read about them. So I've really been on this little phrase, investigating by investing. That's how I approach everything now. Yes, I will read to a certain amount. Yes, I will do my due diligence to a certain point. But at the end of the day, I don't consider it true investigation unless I put in a small amount with some skin in the game, and then I'm forced to really dig deep and kind of see what works and what doesn't work. So again, yes, there's sweat equity, time, energy, and effort. That's all an investment. Okay, and so to some, that's going to hit harder maybe than just money. But generally, when you invest a small portion, even if it is a nominal amount like $10 or $50 or whatever the small amount is for you, you're going to pay more attention. You're going to be more invested, right? You're going to be more invested in that project. So that's what I mean by investigating, by investing. It's something that I hold true. It's something I try and tell anyone I can in terms of best practices that have worked for me. Give it a shot, see what works. Again, it's not something I would advise for you to do if you have limited capital and are living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, if you can't spare $10 or $5, that's an earning problem that needs to be worked on. And so I would focus there before investing. But if you do have some free capital or some disposable income at hand, it's a good idea to kind of use that to learn faster. Okay, so again, I want to make it clear. This does not mean don't read anything. This does not mean don't do your due diligence. Do those things. But there's a certain level, a certain point that you need to say, I have read as much as I can, as much as I need to try and dip my toes in. And if you decide that through your research that it's not for you, don't put your capital in. Don't invest. But if you're like, I still don't really understand fully, or yes, I'm on board, those are the times where if you have the capital necessary, the smallest amount possible, you dip your toe in and you kind of see how that plays out. You learn more and then you readjust. All right, guys, so that's my approach to things. That's how I have gone through this space, how I've gone through the London Real Academy. That was kind of pushed there, that action over reading, action over theory, right? That's the whole point. And I'm going to take that and run with it. And I have to this date, and I will continue to do so. So hopefully this video provided some value for you guys. Remember, tomorrow never comes. Get in the game today, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.